Good afternoon. 20 people have been killed by Islamist terrorists who targeted a cafe in Bangladesh. Police stormed the building in the capital Dhaka following a 12-hour siege and managed to rescue 13 of the hostages. So-called Islamic State has claimed responsibility.
The gunmen targeted the restaurant in the upmarket and high-security Gulshan area of Dhaka. 2 police officers were shot dead before a 12-hour siege ensued. 13 of the hostages were rescued, but 20 of them were killed, most of them with sharp weapons. 6 of the attackers were shot dead when police stormed the building. So-called Islamic State has claimed responsibility. The Brigadier General in charge of the operation said the perpetrators were shooting as they entered and took everyone in the restaurant hostage. The police reached the site immediately and brought the situation under control. Worried family and friends waited nearby for news. This man said, "I called my brother-in-law who was working in the restaurant. At first I was able to speak to him, but then there was nothing. His phone is switched off. We don't know what happened to him." Most of those who were killed are believed to have been Italian or Japanese. The restaurant is popular with foreigners because it's located in the diplomatic district close to a number of embassies. Here, the Department of Foreign Affairs says it has received no requests for consular assistance. Irish citizens travelling to Bangladesh are advised to exercise a high degree of caution because of heightened security concerns. Brian O'Donovan, RTE News.
Thousands of people have been gathering in London to protest against the Brexit referendum result. Demonstrators who are in favour of remaining in the EU are marching through the city centre. They'll be addressed by a number of speakers before handing in a petition at Westminster. Gardaí have renewed an appeal for witnesses to yesterday's fatal shooting of a man in Dublin's south inner city. They continued a forensics examination this morning at the scene where 53-year-old David Douglas from Cabra was shot up to 4 times by a gunman in the head and chest. It happened near the entrance to a shop on Bridgefoot Street at around 4:10 yesterday afternoon. A firearm recovered close to the scene by Gardaí is being forensically examined. A demonstration is being held in Dublin city centre over the cost of motor insurance for young drivers. They want the government to take action over the spiralling costs of their premiums.
Keane Griffin has been driving for 8 years with no penalty points or convictions. He turns 25 today. He had expected his car insurance premium to decrease, but that's not the case.
My dad have always been paying kind of higher prices because of the age. And I'd always assumed that'll come down over the years as I get older and I build up my no claims bonus, that'll come down. But this year then it took a turn the other way. It came down to 850 last year and it went up to 967 now this year.
Keane drove from his home in Killorglin, County Kerry to Dublin today to take part in a demonstration he has helped to organise. He expects thousands to attend.
It's just to try and put a bit of pressure on the government to fix what they can, because obviously there's some things outside of their control, but some things they can control, like the cost of claims, the amount being paid out, and fraudulent claims. So we'd like to see that being pursued a bit more, but it's just to really show that people are angry.
Insurance Ireland says the rise in premiums is directly linked to the increased number of claims, high awards and legal fees.
We have been calling for the last 18 months for action in respect of this, and what we'd like to see done is that the powers of injury boards are reinforced, that the Setanta issue is dealt with and that claims as a result of Setanta go through the Insurance Compensation Fund, and we need to take volatility out of the claims environment. If we can take volatility out of the claims environment, we can actually go somewhere in stabilising premiums.
The government has established a task force to review the motor insurance industry. Diane Connor, RTE News.
Gardaí are looking for information on the whereabouts of a teenage boy who's been missing from his home in County Cork for 3 days. 15-year-old Adelante Bushati was last seen at Drimoleague on Wednesday morning but was spotted in Dublin yesterday morning. He's of slim build and when last seen he was wearing a green-coloured jacket, blue fleece tracksuit bottoms and black runners. The winning ticket in the EuroMillions jackpot, with a prize of almost €24 million, was sold in Ireland. Details have yet to emerge on where the ticket was sold and whether or not the prize will go to one person or a syndicate. These details may not be revealed until next week. And that's all for now. We've the day's news and sport at 6:01. Have a good afternoon.